I'm Brett Percy from Monona High School. This is my prep profile.
Brett, right in the mix of basketball season, you're a multiple sport athlete. You played baseball at 1 year?
Yep, freshman year.
And then decided to focus on the others, or do you have AAU for basketball?
Yeah, I got in the weight room and played AAU in the springtime for the winter season for basketball.
Do you have a favorite sport of the three?
I like basketball and football probably equally. Now that football's over, I miss it a little bit more.
What do you like most about football? How are those two compatible for you?
Well, football, I mean, football and basketball both are just really team-oriented sports, and it's all about preparation. I think that's what both of them have in common. That's what I like about them both.
You said your favorite subject class, physics. Your favorite teacher, Miss Redlinger?
Yep.
What class?
English.
Why do you like her as a teacher?
She's pretty easygoing, and class with her is pretty fun, and it goes by quick, so you don't really think of it as much of a class, but more good time to learn.
Nothing wrong with that, right? When you look forward to a class?
Yeah.
It's to get your start in sports, playing with your older brothers. What's the first sport you remember playing?
I played soccer down at our local park with a couple, actually with Marcus Goff, who's on my team, who I play with now, and just playing soccer in like second or first grade, I'm pretty sure.
When did you make the transition to football?
Fifth grade was the first year we were allowed to play like contact pee-wee football, and that's when I started. And
soccer was history after that?
Yep. Yeah. So goodbye to soccer.
Well, a number of your teammates in basketball now were football players as well.
Oh, yeah.
To have the guys carry over, how cool is that? And your football team, I think, has won 4 straight conference titles. You've been a part of the last 2 as a starter. Mm-hmm. How does that carry over to basketball?
We all know that it takes hard work to win, and we're all hard workers out there. And even if you didn't play football, we all know that you like put in the work in the off season, and we all know that the weight room is where it starts, and that's why we get it done probably.
All right, Brett, do you have a most memorable teammate or an inspirational teammate, someone who's really inspired you a lot?
Yeah, I'd have to say it's Michael Sullivan from our football team. He was left guard for us, and he actually got injured during one practice during football. He got a concussion, and it was a pretty bad concussion, and he couldn't play for a couple games, and he got back in and got another concussion. It was a recurring thing, and he was probably the guy who put in the most work over this off season and the season before that in the weight room, and he was just really dedicated, and it was sad to see that he couldn't play out there. So yeah, pretty inspiring for all of us.
I was going to say it for the seniors, to lose one of your own there at the end. You guys have a little bit more, I guess, incentive to play at the end for Mike.
Yep.
And then you ended up making it to the third round of the playoffs. You have a most memorable moment. Now, you've had a couple of great games over the years in both sports. Is there one that stands out for you?
Probably either Edgewood junior year in basketball, when we had a pretty rough season my junior year, but we got a win over Edgewood, who was pretty highly ranked, and we did it at home when it was Pack the Gym night, which was for breast cancer awareness, and a bunch of people were there, and then everybody stormed the court. It was pretty fun.
Were you right in the middle of that when they stormed the court?
Yeah, it was fun.
Just hoping you get trampled, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite athlete? Someone you like to follow? Are you a big basketball fan?
I like Derrick Rose because I don't know. I just like the way he plays in his games. But since he's been out lately, I like watching Kevin Durant, and of course I like to watch LeBron play. But it's just fun to watch good players play basketball.
So do you watch a lot of basketball when you're not playing?
Yeah.
College, pro, or it doesn't matter?
Well, I prefer college because, I don't know, I think it's more intense and the games mean more to people. But pro, it's fun to watch, the best play.
I said your favorite sport on TV is the Winter Olympics. Now, basketball's in the winter, but it's not a Winter Olympic sport. What's your favorite Winter Olympic sport?
I like watching snowboarding and all the skiing and downhill stuff. I don't know, I just like it because just being from Wisconsin, I used to ski and snowboard when I was little, so it's fun to watch.
So you ever watch how they shoot that, the video-wise?
Yeah, the GoPro stuff. It's pretty cool.
Now, you've one of your interests is video, I understand, audio-visual.
Mm-hmm.
And Well, you want to talk about what your roles? I understand you have an interesting role with the current events or announcements, whatever.
Yeah, we do announcements here like before every second hour each day, and it goes out throughout the whole school. So we got like people who run cameras or do audio, and like it's pretty well run, and the video club does a good job with it. So I don't know, it's fun.
What's your role in it?
I either do a camera. We have mostly like freshmen. We put them on cameras and make them do the work sometimes. And since we're seniors, we kind of just tell them what to do sometimes. But I don't know, it's a good time.
You've been behind the camera?
Yeah, I used to do
Or
that.
front of the camera?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I film either one of the anchors. I've actually anchored a couple of times for the announcements too. But either we film that or like band or choir concerts or other sports.
Maybe you think you have a future in that, or what are you interested in doing in college?
College, probably, I'm looking to get an engineering degree or something like that, but audiovisual is definitely, I like doing stuff like that, so it's fun for me.
Do you have a school you're looking at in particular, or any idea where you might be headed?
Yeah, I'm either looking at lacrosse or Madison right now, just waiting on those two.
Are you looking at playing a sport in college, or trying to?
I don't know, I haven't really thought about it that much, but now a couple coaches have been talking to me, and like from MATC and a couple other places, but I haven't really put much thought into it yet.
Trying to get through this year,
Right.
finish the season.
Yeah.
Then you won't have AU basketball in the spring. Are you looking at maybe going back to baseball, or?
Yeah, I don't know. We got Coach Storms, who's the track coach, and also the PE teacher in there, and he's always, if you're not playing a spring sport, he's always getting in your ear about running track, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a spring sport. Might just work, or I don't know yet.
We're getting ready for college.
Right.
When you look back at your time here, what do you think is going to stand out the most about your experiences here at Monona Grove?
Just, being part of a team and finding ways to get things done, and, the preparation, and, like, every day after school, what it takes to be a part of the team in high school, and, like, all the hard work it requires.
Said here you can't. You wish you could meet Sean Johnson. Dream date, Sean Johnson. Dream gift. So obviously the gymnast.
Yeah.
So now that's Summer Olympics. So did you spend a lot of time watching that?
I don't know. Whenever it was, the last time she was on, I had a little crush on her in like 6th grade or whatever it was. So I think she's pretty good looking.
So you get a little razz about that. That's all right. And it said if you could change anything, you'd add a shot clock.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I haven't seen that. I've heard coaches and media talk about it. Why do you think high school needs a shot clock?
Well, I mean, like at the end of the games when people are up by, I don't know, like 4 or something, and you got a foul, but they can just take, like 3 minutes off the clock if they're good ball handlers. And I feel like if you put a shot clock in, the games will be more high scoring and interesting, and it'll give each team a better chance if they're down at least.
So that'll be your mission to see if that can happen?
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Okay. Well, I have a WBCA meeting coming up. I'll mention that. See what they say. And it said you get your news from your mom, but your favorite website's Twitter. Are you big into the social networking?
Yeah, I like Twitter. Twitter's kind of taken over ever since I got a new phone with Wi-Fi and stuff, so it's pretty addicting too.
Well, congrats on a great fall with football and basketball. Right now you're tied for the conference lead, and good luck the rest of your senior year.
All right, thanks.